So basically last time, we were able to finish our layout for the categories page. Now on this session, we will be doing the layout for the products page. Okay, so let me just first try to copy what is already or on our categories page. Okay, so basically what we need to do is just try to copy first. Okay, then let's try to create a new page. Okay, click File, then New, then or FA. Now we'll call this one as products.php. Okay, so next thing is we need to paste what we have copied. Okay, so we have already done our layout. Okay, so we have here our products. Next, let's go this time open our phpMyAdmin. As you can see, I've already opened my phpMyAdmin. Then I'm going to open my shopping cart. Then I'll be looking at the structure of my products table. What I need to do is I need basically to look for the different fields of my product. So for this one, I'm going to call this as my category. So in order for me to control the fields of my category, I'm going to use, okay, let me just try to change this first. I'm going to use, by the way, the select option. So input type, select. Let's try to delete this first. Okay. Try to change this one to select. Then, okay, for the ID, let's call this one as category ID. Now, for ID, it will be the same as what we have here. Next is option, then we have our value. Option. Okay, so let's go back to our category page and let's try to navigate onto our admin by typing admin or shopping cart slash admin. Okay, then I'm going to log in this time to my administrator page. Okay, so you can see I've already logged in. Then I'm going to click products. So I have already here products. Now as you can notice, I've my categories is already in drop down form. Okay, but the description is still in text box form. Okay, so let's try to add the other fields. Now for this one, we'll call this one as product, then ID, product name, placeholder. Let's just call this one as product. Okay, then try to add another row. I'm going to copy. Okay, let's try to change this one since basically this will just be a small text. So to put it into 4. Then try to call this one as price. Then price. Okay. Okay, let's try to change this one also into text box. So input type text. Okay, let's try to close. So this is 4. Let's try to change this one to from 4, 7. Okay. Okay, so it's okay already if it's 7. So color. Okay. Color this time. Then placeholder color. Or maybe we can have it divided by 4. Okay, 4. Then let's also try to add another column. Dimensions. For ID, dimensions. Okay. Now let's try to look at, this is by the way still unfinished, but let's try to look at the output, or how it, yeah, the output on our web page. Try to reload. So we already have here the following. As you can see, for price and dimensions, we still don't have the placeholder. Okay, so let's try this time to add the placeholder for our price. Okay, placeholder. Since basically we'll be dealing with numbers, let's just try to put 0.00. Okay. For dimension, so try to place placeholder equals dimensions. Okay. Go back here again, then save. So we already have it here. Let's try to go back to our fields. Okay. Again, let's try to copy this row. This is the second row, by the way. So we're done with we're already done with a category, then also done with the product name, price, color, dimensions. Okay, let's try this time to do quantity. Okay, QTY. Okay, for quantity, okay, we can just have it like that, 0. And now we'll only be using whole numbers for our quantity. Okay, so next is this is 4. Okay, let's try to put it 8 for description. Description, it also changes to description. Okay, then we can just delete this part. Go back here. Okay, so we already have our description. So for our price, this is our price, dimension, color, quantity, description, category, and product. Now we also need to change this one. Instead of save category, it should be save product detail. Save product detail. Save product details. Okay, then click save. Okay. Okay, let me just try to show you the code. Now, basically, let me just try to give you the a run through of the code. So this is the upper part of our products page. So we have here created a label called products. Then we also created our category ID. Now, as you've noticed, the category ID is still empty. Then we also have added our product. So this one is our category and this one is our product. We also did for the ID just the same as the name or the field name on our products table. Now, as you can see, okay, let me just try to go back here. Now, as you can see, for this is for the category ID. Then we also have your product name and price. Okay. Same also for the dimensions. Okay, dimensions, and of course we have also our color. Okay, maybe we can just try to interchange both dimension and color. Let's try to interchange. Put it here. Okay, so you have your price, color, and dimensions. Then last we have our quantity and description. Okay, so quantity and description. Then we also change this one. Instead of just save category, we change it to save product details. Now we also need to change this one. Instead of button add category, let's say to add button add products. Okay, let's try to save this time our page. Okay, so we already have it here. Now for the next tutorial, what we will be doing is we're going to have our products and our products and our categories interact already with the database. So whatever we try to enter on our forms will already be saved onto our database. Okay, but before I forget, let's first try to add a link here. Okay, ahref. Then category. Yeah, categories.php. Then we have here add new category. Okay, so basically, what this link will do is, okay, I'm going to reload the page. If I'm going to click add new category, I will be redirected back to my categories page. Okay, it's just a simple link anyway. So I added this line of code. Okay, so this is already our products page. So we have here products category, then we added this line of code, categories.php, then add new category, then we also have our products. Now as you've noticed, we have here 5 and 7, okay, for our column width. Then for our row 2, we added the following fields: price, color, and dimensions, with the following column width 4, 4, 4, since basically the maximum size is 12. So we have 4, 8, and 12. For the third row, we have here quantity and description. So 4 for quantity and 8 for description. So we also added the ID QTY for quantity and description for our description form. Then last, we have here button add products. So I'm going to copy, then put it here as well. So we have here button add products. So every time we click our button or this particular button, this one will be fired, or this one will be triggered. So this is the whole code for our products.php.